Hi, welcome along to the Diaries. It's Crystal here, and if you haven't been here before, this is a channel where we talk about all things beauty and makeup related because I love makeup. It's my passion. Nothing makes me happier than seeing bright colors swatched out in front of my eyes, or something shimmery or sparkly or duochromatic, whatever. It's all welcome here, and that includes budget brands, luxury brands, indie brands, all of it. It's all here. So yeah, let's settle in because today we are doing a get ready with me video, and I'm gonna try a new Nude by Nature foundation that I have in front of me, which is the Nude by Nature Flawless Liquid Foundation. Okay, so it's a new one. I have picked it up in the color Soft Sand. If you're in Australia at the moment, there is a 50% off sale on Nude by Nature, which is incredible. Nude by Nature has amazing sales all the time. I normally use their mineral foundation, and I know Wayne Goss has done a video on this mineral foundation powder as well because it's so fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to try their liquid foundation today. Really looking forward to that. And I am going to a theatre production tonight, so I want to try and get a bit dolled up. Don't know what I'm wearing yet, so I'll work that out later. All right, before I put the foundation on, actually, let me put a headband on, get my hair out the way, because this fringe will be a pain in the butt. Oh, look a little bit popping out there. Okay, so before I put the foundation on, just gonna go in with my Hydra Grip Primer from Milk. I really wanna try the new one size primer. I saw Steph talking about it from Steph's Beauty Stash, and yeah, I really want to give that a go. But today it is the Grip Primer from Milk. Just zooming you in a little bit there. Okay. Pop that on. All right. It is so overcast here today, which is so typical because it's been beautiful all week while I've been at work, and then I have today off and it's super grey. But that is okay. I'm trying really hard at the moment to do this thing where every day, no matter how small a thing it is, I take a minute to just be grateful for what I'm doing and have a moment of happiness with it. So like for instance, the other day it was having a cup of tea and watching a documentary because I'm a super nerd and I love history. And I just really took a moment to think how beautiful that moment was, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to do that because I do suffer anxiety and depression, and I think it goes hand in hand with having a chronic illness. My endo sufferers out there, you know. So normally the overcast weather would get to me really badly. Like as soon as there's grey skies, I just feel really oppressed, but not doing that today. All right, wow, this is an interesting bottle for this foundation. Check her out. It's got a glass bit down here and then quite a tall stem. Wow, I've not seen a foundation bottle look like that before. Okay. Oh, cool, and just got your little pump in there. This is really unusual. Sweet. Before I put that on though, I'm gonna take my concealer, and at the moment I'm really enjoying my Flower Beauty concealer. It's the Light Illusion one in light. I'm pretty sure it is. So tapping that on. I also want to try the Olay, is it Henriksen? One of those. You know the guy that does the banana eye cream? Banana eye cream? I think so. And now there's a new one, it's like a color corrector and eye cream in one. So I really want to try that out because I am an insomniac, chronic insomniac. So I just don't sleep and haven't for years. And that's why I have dark circles that are basically down to my kneecaps. All right, so I'm just going to use a sponge to tap that in. I'm also wearing sunscreen already. I popped that on before. Okay. And if you hear loud noises every now and then, it's because there's an action film being watched in the next room. Actually, I think it might be Star Trek. Captain Jean-Luc Picard is easily the best Star Trek captain. Just saying. Okay. I used to watch Star Trek with my dad when I was a kid. And Generations was our favourite with Patrick Stewart. What a legend that man is. And he does so much amazing charitable work as well as being an incredible actor and icon. He's very big on women's humanitarian rights as well and causes. So he's a good dude. Love that. I like my my celebrities to not only be talented, but to be really good people too. Is that too much to ask? Sometimes, yes. Okay, so concealer's on. I'm so curious to try this foundation. Now, it is supposed to be more of a fuller coverage foundation, I think, which will be different because everything I have from Nude by Nature is, well, my powder can really be built up actually, but I do have a tinted face serum from them as well, which is really light coverage. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. But it says, if I can read this, because my eyesight's just getting worse by the day. The Flawless Liquid Foundation instantly provides a smooth and flawless finish, but looks and feels like a second skin thanks to natural pigments that act in seamless affinity with the complexion. The oil-free and fragrance-free formula is buildable from a medium to flawless coverage. It's long-wearing and gives the skin an even satin matte finish, formulated with good for you natural ingredients, including bamboo powder for a soft focus effect, boab fruit extract, and the antioxidant-rich Australian native kakadu plum and lily pilly to improve the appearance of the skin, leaving a lasting flawless coverage with each application. That sounds amazing. Kakadu plum is in so many Australian-made skincare products because it's such a beautiful antioxidant packed ingredient and it's really great for hydration. Okay, let's get this pump going. I think I'm going to use my Real Techniques sponge to apply it. I do have a brush as well, so maybe we'll see. We'll see how we go. Oh, I got a lot out of that. Like, definitely too much, but I really don't think I can put it in. Oh, crikey. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've really gone hard there. I'm so used to using liquidy foundations. I honestly thought it was going to take a lot more pumps to get anything out because it hasn't been used before, but let that be a lesson too if you are trying this foundation out for the first time. It comes straight out. Okay, let's see how this color goes. I couldn't use a tester, so I'm just hoping that the color works for me. It's quite warm, it's quite yellowy, this one, but I like that. I prefer that to pink for my skin tone. I've got like a fair, weirdly olivey skin tone. I don't know why. Not too bad so far. Just going to take a little bit more on my sponge. Keep building this baby up because it does say medium to flawless, which I assume means full coverage. I'll zoom you in a minute and we can have a closer look at my skin. Oh, definitely just got something in my eye. That was not supposed to be there. No room. I'm not flirting with you. I have something in my eye. Maybe I am flirting with you. It's funny because after wearing a mineral powder foundation for a while now, whenever I put certain liquids on, like one I used to use, which was the Tarte Found Sealer, which has been discontinued, which is very annoying. And that's not even a heavy foundation at all. But whenever I put it on now, it feels heavy because I'm so used to having like no weight on my skin at all. This is just a Mecca Max angled complexion brush. Okay. Oh, I think that looks nice. Definitely a nice glowy finish, but not ridiculously so. Let's see another. I think that looks really nice. I still have a little bit of redness coming through, but that's normal for me. I always do on my nose. But it's definitely not looking textured. that looks really nice and it feels really nice on the skin. I love that it's clean. I love me clean foundations and skincare. Like I only use clean skincare just because I like that. Obviously I'm going to be subjected to a million toxins throughout life and throughout my days, but yeah, I just like having clean skincare when I can. And if makeup's clean too, then that's fabulous. That looks really nice. Okay, let's powder her. Now that I've taken 45 minutes just to put my foundation on. It's because it's new and I'm talking. Okay. And now I've also zoomed you out far too far. So let's get you in again. Okay, I think we're good now. That's a good happy medium. For powder, I am going to use my Nude by Nature translucent finishing powder, the loose powder in Banana. I don't know if they're still selling this or not, but I've only just picked it up and I really like it. I am yet to find my holy grail powder, especially for the under eye area. I used the Hourglass powder for years and now I'm quite enjoying this one as well, but I wouldn't say I've ever found my holy grail powder. And I actually like, and I'm always on the lookout for a powder compact that I can take out through the day and just touch up my T-zone with. And it has to have a sponge included. That's a non-negotiable. Because what's the point? Otherwise I don't want to have to carry a bloody brush around with me. I travel light, guys. But yeah, I'm always welcoming powder suggestions. Alrighty, and pop someone through the face. I'm actually going to use my Real Techniques. Oh, I just found another sponge I didn't know was in there. I'm going to use my Real Techniques powder sponge for the T-zone, because that's my oiliest area always, just like pretty much everyone. Unless you're very dry. Okay, well, I don't like to over powder, but we'll set that down with that powder. Okay. I think that looks really nice. I'm really happy with that so far. So we'll just have to see how it wears today. Hopefully it lasts all night while I go to the theatre and get hot and sweaty, clapping up a storm. Because some of the people in the cast are people that I've done shows with in the past, which is why I'm going. And it's on the other freaking side of the world. Or at least the other side of Adelaide. So, yeah. Oh. Just having a turmeric tea. I find it helps some inflammation in my body. And isn't that the cutest little thing? It's a koala tea strainer. And if you look at the look on his face, he looks so happy. Like he kind of looks like he's just weed in my cup or something and he's feeling really self-satisfied and smug. Anywho. Okay, I'm going to put my eyebrows on now, and I did just recently dye my hair darker, and I am waiting for a delivery from MAC Cosmetics. I'm getting their, I've never used their brow gel before. I can't remember what it's called, but the shade is Hickory, which has a hint of like burgundy to it, I think. So looking forward to getting that. In the meantime, using my Benefit brow gel, which I actually really love. And funnily enough, I accidentally bought a darker shade than I meant to last time, so it's kind of good because it worked out really well. I've just been adding a hint of eyeshadow through my brows just to warm them up a little bit and give it that hint of red like my hair has at the moment. So I'm actually trying really, really hard to save some money at the moment, and because of that, I have to temporarily break up with my hairdresser, and I know she's not gonna be happy with me because I'm going to be doing my own roots and stuff at home, but it is what it is. I can't afford to keep going for now. I will pick it back up later when things are a bit better, but I really need to save some money, and that is one way I can do it. So I don't know how to do it. Is it funny how you feel like you feel really beholden to your hairdresser? Is it just me? Oh God. Okay, so I'm just going to leave my brows how they are at the moment. I think that's fine. I might add some warmth to them later, but we'll just get on with it for now. For my bronzer today, or at least for my contour, I'm going to use this MCO Beauty one that I picked up just the other week. It was on sale at Chemist Warehouse, and it's one of those like twisty situations where you squish it out. And I'm enjoying it so far. MCO Beauty is another Australian makeup brand. Always good to represent. I prefer to use like a normal cream bronzer on my neck, but we're gonna use this one and see how it goes. And just using a Real Techniques Rebel Edge medium brush to, I made this mistake last time as well because it seems to set quite quickly. So don't leave it too long before you blend it out. Or you'll have fun dots on your head, which, you know, maybe that's the look you're going for. But maybe not. Probably not. It's very, very natural looking. I have mine in the light to medium shade. I do like it. I normally use my Charlotte Tilbury, you know, the big fat cream bronzer, which I love. But yes, I've been giving this a good run. I like it a lot for contouring, and I like it for if I want a really natural bronze look because it's honestly very, very natural looking. But if I want to get a bit more bronzy, I like the Charlotte one. Okay, I think that's good for now. Let me just put my moles back in. This is just some super, super cheap little ink situation in dark brown. And it lasts forever because this is all I do with it. I think it's actually a brow pen. And I just smudge those out. So they're not too defined. But yeah, I like to put my moles back in, my natural moles. Otherwise I feel weird without them. Just a thing I do. Okay, I think what we're gonna do today is use the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette in combination with the KVD Dazzle stick in Heat Burst. I love this shade. Hi, puppy. My little Billy Bowie's come to see us. What are you up to? What you doing, baby? Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you. Okay, off you go, bub. Yeah, this is such a beautiful color. I bought the Electro Bolt shade a month ago and I fell madly and deeply in love with it. That's more of like a gold with a green flip. So we're gonna use this one today, which is such a beautiful pinky reddy shade. First up, I'm gonna take the shade Eden. I haven't used this palette for a long time, so I thought it'd be good to just wheel it out again. Eden, which is a kind of a terracotta peachy mix, just a mid-tone. It's really nice. I'm really excited to use this Dazzle stick because I love them. I just think they're so beautiful. I need to collect the whole set, I think. I haven't bought anything from KVD, maybe ever actually, until I picked up the Electro Bolt Dazzle stick and fell in love with it. And then now I've got two things because I bought the other Dazzle stick. And just blending that out. Using my Refa 14 dome brush at the moment, which I really like the size of. It's a really good size if you have smaller hooded eyes. Like moi. There's a lot of beeping happening today too, but we'll just pretend that's not happening. Alrighty, I think next we're gonna use the shade Oud. Oud. Okay, I'm just putting this on I think this is a little Tarte brush actually, which I quite enjoy for this particular purpose of application. It's a beautiful, rich, warm brown. We are gonna blend that out. And I'm gonna do that using my Sigma Precision Firm Blender brush. I was just watching a Wayne Goss video yesterday, just a real short one, and he was saying YouTubers make you think that you need to spend 35 minutes putting eye makeup on to look good, and you don't. And that's absolutely true. You don't need to. I would say that a lot of the time when I'm doing videos and I'm using a new eyeshadow palette, I'll put heaps of colors on just because I want to show you what those colors are and how they look and perform. But certainly not because that's how you have to do your makeup every day. I couldn't agree more. In fact, I might do a couple of really quick eyeshadow looks for you. Maybe in some 1-minute videos if you would like to see those, and some shorts. And the ways that I do my makeup if I'm in a hurry. If you think that would be interesting, let me know in the comments below. And I'll do that for you. I'll sort you out. It's a really nice shade of brown. I'm going to zoom you in just a little closer. I think we're going to take the Dazzle stick, and you can apply it straight on, but I think I want to use my finger. Look at that. Isn't it so beautiful? Oh my goodness me. How pretty. It's just instant boom, packs a punch. Okay, so applying with the finger. It's very cooling on the eye as well. Look at that, isn't it so beautiful? Okay, I love these. Now I'm gonna bring that up a little bit higher too, and then I will blend it out. But I do like the finger application because it allows me to soften out the edges. That is where we're at so far. And I may need something a little bit firmer just to blend out the edges because this does set. Okay. I love this color, it's so pretty. I actually think I want to go in with the shade Amethyst now. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, I like that. So I'm not taking that as high as the Oud. Okay, just blending that purple. All right, now I want to go back in with the shade Eden, which is the one we started with, just on my blender brush. I want to add that up here. Yep. That's good. Yeah, like that a lot. Now, let's go under the eye before we do the inner corner. I've got no idea what I want to do there. Let's take, I would do something a little different. Let's take the shade Amber and Blood Moon. We're going to go with Amber first up, just on this little refer. And this is more of a reddy brown. And using less of it in the corner. And taking this small refer, number 13. Soften it out. My puppy's snoring. Oh, it's so cute. Why isn't it cute when anyone else does that? I'm just putting my Carla Cosmetics Fix Potion under the eye. Here for a bit of shtick. And I want to take the shade Blood Moon Metallic and pop that in the center of that lower lash line. And then picking up the shade Nefertiti, which is this pale gold, so that's sort of a champagne really, for that portion of the eye. And I am going to take the same Nefertiti shade and pop that up in that corner. Billy scared the crap out of me last night because Billy, my cavoodle, he was sleeping on my bed, and then out of nowhere in the middle of the night just started barking, and oh, I nearly went through the roof. I'd actually taken a sleeping tablet because I'm not a very good sleeper, and so I was actually in a deep sleep, and then he woke me up and scared me to death. Now, I'm liking how all of that is looking, but I do want to add a little bit more of the Dazzle stick, I think, because I have covered some of that up. Yeah, that's better. Pack that punch in. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, this color. You honestly could just use this by itself and nothing else, and you would look stunning. And if you have green eyes or hazel eyes like I do, this will really make them pop. The shade will just make them look so green. Okay, loving everything right now. Now, the only thing I do want to do, I think, and this could ruin everything, I'm not sure, but I'm going to take my Nakia Joy Colour Frost pigment in Sugar Kiss. I was really happy recently because I had asked about whether they were restocking these, and when I initially emailed them, they said they were just limited and they weren't going to come back. But look at that. They have actually restocked, so I've just ordered a couple of the other ones because I love these. All right. Stuff it. Let's just put that over the top there. It's such a pretty color. I normally wet my finger for that one, but I don't have water handy, so. These look amazing wet as well, but I love these because I find them beautiful for inner corner highlights, but also just on the lid by itself, it's stunning. And for loose pigments, these are very mess-free. In my experience, they really are just a really beautiful product. So I'll definitely show you when I get the other couple in my collection. All right, now I think we need to get some eyeliner on. Oh, that Nefertiti shade had some glitter in it because now it's halfway down my face. Oops. All right, loving that. For the eyeliner, do I want black or brown? I might go brown. I actually just picked up this Infallible Precision Felt eyeliner from L'Oreal Paris. Now, it's supposed to be waterproof, but when I put it on my hand and then put water on my hand, however, when I put it on my eye, it has looked fantastic all day. So to be fair, I haven't been caught in any rain, so I don't know how it will go then, but let's pop this on. I really like the applicator. I got it on special. It was, I think I paid $16 for it. Don't forget, if you're in America and I'm saying $16, for you it's probably more like $9 or $10. With our difference in currency. It's just such a nice, rich brown. All right, I'm just gonna put the other eye on. I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna go in with one of my very favorite pencils of all time, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame eyeliner. Looks like this. It's a real reddy burgundy brown. So nice. I'm gonna use that in here because you can get gaps when you use a liquid liner. I wanna make sure the root of the lashes are covered, and I love that color eyeliner. It's stunning. Okay, for the inner rim, my camera battery is about to die, by the way, so I'm gonna have to change batteries any second now. For the inner rim, I'm gonna use the Colourpop pencil Good Reef. Just really like what it does. Enjoying its work. And for my mascara, I'm going to be using my Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer first, and then my Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions mascara. So I'm probably going to skip a lot through this bit because you'll just be bored out of your mind. which you might already be. I honestly can't say. So you would have heard me talk, if you've seen some of my other videos from recent times, about the Adelaide Fringe Festival, which is the second biggest fringe festival in the world after the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. And it's where just artists from all over the world, comedians, musicians, acrobats, like the whole gamut, all come to town and put on shows. And it's amazing, and it's my favorite time of year. And that's just wrapped up, and they broke records. They sold 1 million tickets, which is absolutely phenomenal. And it's just a really cool thing. So very successful fringe this year. I love this mascara. I'd also really like it if they brought out a brown. I don't think they have a brown in it. Oh, I might double check actually. Maybe they do. A really rich chocolate brown would be good as well in this mascara. I'd be up for that. Think they'll make it just for me? I'm gonna say no. Just gonna clean up a little bit around the eye area. Alrighty, as predicted, my camera battery did die. Well, I'm not like Nostradamus or anything. It told me it was gonna die. So I've just changed the battery and we're back with mascara on. I'm really enjoying how those eyes are looking right now. Definitely looking quite green. So let's get some blush on. It's going to be one of these two. So these are cream blush lights from Melt. I've got Pinched and Polished. It's going to be Pinched. So I'll take a dual fiber brush to apply this one. These have plenty of pigment. Ooh, they sure do. So yeah, go easy if you're fair when you're putting it on. Always easier to put more on than to take it off. Colour's good though. Beautiful, beautiful. For highlight, you might have seen I put up a short just recently, which was about the blush tape, liquid blush tape from Tarte in the shade Peach, which I purchased. And I was saying how I was a bit surprised at how light it was. The shade is quite light. So for me, it's kind of more of a highlight than a blush. Like, I know they're meant to be a combo, but yeah, it's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. So if you have medium to dark skin, just keep in mind that this is not very deep in color at all. So I'm just layering that on top. I do like it though. I like using it in conjunction with other products. And then I think for my highlight, I'm gonna use the Flower Beauty Spotlight Liquid Highlighter. The shade is Opal. Ding, 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 dab that on. Dab her on. Lovely. Looking good and glowy. And for lips, this one came in the mail the other day when I ordered my lash primer. It's so annoying. I have to order my lash primer from overseas. For some reason, Tarte doesn't sell it here in Australia. Maybe it's something to do with the ingredients. I don't know. But I ordered this. This is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Cream in Cranberry. So we're going to get this one on the lips. I love every single product from the Tarte Maracuja or Maracuja. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I just feel like it's a silent J for some reason, and I have no reason as to why. But I've loved everything I've ordered from. I've got multiple products from all of the juicy lip lines from Tarte. I really like this colour. I love this lip color. I think it's so pretty. Like, it's bright, but because of the formula, it's wearable, Got a hair stuck to my face. Yeah, I really, really like this color. It's the Cranberry shade and it's beautiful. All right, that's the face done. Let's zoom you out. I was gonna take my headband out, but right now my fringe is mental. All right, let me show you. The fringe is just going haywire, so I'm gonna have to style that before I go out tonight. But yeah, that is the finished look for today. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. It's been a joy, and I will be back with you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'd love to have you hanging out with us again, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed some of the products that we used today. I will be with you very soon. Take care, have a great day, and farewell. Arrivederci.